Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and another pair of trainers today for you, and a proper 80s classic. And these are from 80s Casual Classics. I'll leave a link in the description to this pair on 80s Casual Classics. As you can see here, we're talking Diadora Heritage, so these are done differently to the usual Diadora range, which I'll get into in a minute. And we have the Borg Elite Italia Sport in the classic white and gold colourway. And those amongst you who are into your 80s casual fashion will recognise these straight away, an all-time classic pair. Now, I usually take between a 9.5 and a 10. The last pair of Diadoras I had, which you can also view on this channel, essentially the same shoe, Borg Elite. There are some differences which I'll cover off, but with the navy blue swoosh, they do fit a bit big. That's partly because of the way they're done, but I've dropped half a size on these. That's for me personally. Let's just give you a closer look at what's going on in the box, because this is different to a usual Diadora box. We've got that nice gold hit there. So let's get these open. We've got some blurb there which you can take a look at if you want. If you want to pause it, minimalist kind of paper, and here we are. Now, back in the day when your Diadora and your High Tech and your Patrick and your Adidas Samba and your Puma GV specials were out and about, this pair was kind of a bit of a grail because they were hard to get hold of. The Borg with the gold logo, try not to call it a swoosh, was really the pair to get. And 80s Casual Classics here in the UK cannot be beaten just for the range of stuff they do. And also, I only found one other website that stocked these, and it wasn't actually this version. So there's this latest version, which is in 2023. This sole is a much softer material, and it looks a bit different. The other type are the same as the other Diadoras I've done a review on. If you look at the sole on those, they have a solid, thick rubber sole. Not the comfiest shoe in the world. So these have got a slightly different and a more comfortable sole. We've got the classic gum sole on there. Nothing else would do on a pair of shoes like this. And these are a lot more expensive than your regular Diadoras, this particular pair. You've got the pair that dropped a couple of years back, which is the silver logo version in kangaroo leather, and they're expensive because of the materials used. Now, this looks like a pretty regular shoe, and indeed it is. The kind of pattern is the same as all of the other Borg Elites. The difference here is that these are made in Italy, and whilst it's not the most supple looking leather, the quality of this leather is really good. It's a really nice, decent cut of leather. I think they're gonna wear well, wear in well. You can see the quality of the leather all the way around. And we also have a leather lined, let's try and get that focus for you, a leather lined interior there. I did wonder, because that's such a beautiful bit of leather on this interior piece on the heel, I wondered if they'd perhaps used kangaroo leather for that. I have nothing to back that up. I'm only saying that because I know they used kangaroo leather previously, although I think they dropped that completely. This is obviously not kangaroo leather on the upper, but a really supple. But this interior leather has a kind of pattern to it. I don't know if you can see that, and it's super, super soft. Diadora on the insoles there, a really nice lined tongue. So this tongue is much more comfortable than on the regular pairs. Just sits a bit softer. Other than that, they are kind of, you know, they're pretty much the same. You're not getting anything particularly different. It's really, it's really just the colour and the materials used, and the fact that these are made in leather, made in Italy in full leather. So hopefully that makes a difference to the durability. I am a big fan of, I didn't pick these up previously because with the older type sole, I was really kind of, you couldn't really justify the price increase, but at least they've made these a bit more comfortable. I'll show you the other shoe, and you can really get a feel for the leather there. Look at that. So I think these are going to beat in really nicely. They're going to crease up, of course. They're leather shoes, but they're designed to be worn. We'll give these a good a good wearing. I'm not one for keeping shoes in boxes. We get some more blurb there, made in Italy. Okay, so yeah, I only found these on one other store online, and it's the older version, and in fact I think they were sold out anyway. 80s casual classics is my go-to. This is an expensive pair of shoes. These are going for 170 here in the UK, and it's really the main difference is if you want that colorway with the gold and you want the made in Italy and the premium leather, that's it. That's the price you gotta be paying. Can't beat 80s casual classic. Next day delivery, always got good stock. As stuff starts to sell out, they let you know. Can't recommend them highly enough. Let's get these on feet for you, so you got an on feet, and wrap this up. There you go. That's them on feet for you. Yeah, I'm glad I went down half the size from my usual on these, because a 10 would definitely be too big. There's not a lot of padding in these, so yeah, they can be quite roomy. Yeah, with this leather, they're going to take a while to break in, but yeah, great shoe, really comfy, great fit, feel good, and look great. So there you go. That is the Diadora Borg Elite, made in Italy in white and gold. Thanks very much for watching.